Yes, I'm in my bathrobe. I am freaking tired, and here's why. So imagine, if you will, it's 12:30 in the morning. You have finally gotten to sleep. You're resting peacefully when you're awoken from your slumber. Honk! 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 Somebody's bloody car alarm. Typically, these car alarms are set off by the owners themselves or their passengers. I mean, generally the person's right there and they're like, oh crap! You hear it go off and you just, okay, I'm starting to go, wait, what's that? The alarm's going off again. Okay, that's a bit irritating. You let out a bit of a snarl this time and you wait patiently. And if the first time's annoying, the second time is just iodine on the wound that was your sleep. But when it's turned off, you're grateful. It's only 2 strikes. That's, someone turned the alarm and shut the door and doesn't know how to work his alarm. Things happen. We're human. Guys, you go to sleep again, you go, thank you. But wait, the car alarm is going off again. Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous at this point. You've completely rolled over and you're staring at your ceiling now, just starting to seethe as you hear it. Honk! 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 Still staring at your ceiling, you see the lights of the car flick as the alarm is turned off again. But you're awake now. It's too late, and dreams you might have been having are gone. So I hope they weren't good, because they are gone. And before you can even consider calming down, what's that? Honk! 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 You're on your knees, kneeling on your bed, glaring out your window at the culprit. What's going on out there? Who's messing with my sleepy time? You spot the car in question with the blinking lights and the honking horns and the hoo-and-over. There's no one around it. Someone's turning it off, and that's when the idea strikes that it's possible that someone is turning it on too. How close are you with your neighbors? The idea that at 12:30 in the morning someone would consider that funny, it only makes you even more mad. Excluding the fact that if your alarm was going off for the 4th and 5th time, you would turn the alarm off, like permanently, and rely on the retro locks of yesteryears that just kept the door shut. You have insurance, and insurance is not going to protect you when I go down and deal with your car. If the alarm goes off again, and you glare into the night, who is it whose car has ruined any possibility of me sleeping? As you kneel there in front of your window, and the alarm is shut off again, you hear giggling on the breeze. I think it's funny, and this only angers you more because it's not. And you're still kneeling there when the alarm goes off again. And you yell out that window, the alarm works, okay? Go the to bed. You leave a small pause before you insert the loud to add emphasis to your point. The car alarm is shut off again. And you sit there and you're gritting your teeth and your nails are in your headboard and you are just the building across the parking lot from you. All their lights are coming on. Everybody's awake now. This isn't funny. They heard you. They know you're pissed. And they're going to, there's the alarm again. That's it. You fly out of your bed, you waddle down the hallway as fast as you've ever waddled, and you grasp the fridge handle. And as you're grasping that handle, your husband looks over at you from the dining table where he has earphones on and hasn't heard a single thing going on. And he says, what's going on? And as you yank that fridge door open and grasp the carton of eggs, slamming them on the counter, you proclaim your intention to egg a car. He watches as you wrap your bathrobe tightly around you. He examines the girth that is your waist now and sees the angry pregnancy hormones just pulsating through your angry veins. Did I mention you're pregnant? Yes. Pregnant, tired, and pissed off. Was that you yelling? And you look at him and you go, yes. Which car, dear? And you point to the blinking lights and honking horn and say, that one. Oh, okay. What's going on? That alarm has gone off 6 or 7 times now and they won't turn it off. And I'm tired. Okay. You contemplate contemplate the distance between you and the car in question, the cold, along with the realization that you might not have that accurate a throw at this point, especially with the lack of balance you have acquired over the months of pregnancy. It's kind of calming until the alarm goes off again. At this point, you stop contemplating and begin considering how fast you can put your shoes on, waddle down the 4 flights of stairs, and egg it to crap. The egg carton's just trembling in your grasp. Your knees are buckling from the cold, but you stand and you glare because someone out there is doing this and it needs to stop. You see a person in question. They appear to be walking towards the car in question, and you glare at them. You give them your best glare ever. And they look up and they spot you. See the shaking egg carton. They quickly turn their face forward and quicken their pace to their car. It's an irresistible moment to giggle at the fact your very pregnant stance with your trembling egg carton has caused fear in this person as they speed the fastest they've probably ever gone to their car. Except for when it's raining, they look the car over and turn the alarm back on. Your alarm is broken. If you don't know what's going on, keep the alarm off. Because at this point, it is much more dangerous for your car if it's honking and I'm standing here with a carton of eggs. Because the chance of him getting robbed in this neighborhood, not that likely. The chance of him getting eggs this close to your house right now, very high. And while on the topic of owning and protecting your vehicle, I must tell you, if you're the type of person to double, triple, or quadruple park to protect your car's paint job, it's probably in your best interest, first of all, not to do it at all, but most importantly, not to do it in the ideal parking spots up at the front, you know, where the wheelchair people, seniors, the people with children, the pregnant women desire to park. So the distance from their vehicle to the destination is not that far. You should not take up 4 of those ideal parking spots. Not a good idea. It's also not a good idea to do that on a busy night where the entire parking lot is filled and you've now taken 4 of the best parking spots and I have to park 3 parking lots over because your fat ass blue truck is parked in 4 parking spots at the front of the frickin' parking lot. Yeah, that's right. And then throw in that it's negative 20 outside. Not a good idea, because all you've encouraged me to do is pull out my keys, which I don't value that much, and go up and down your paint job, spelling out, learn to park, asshole. Moral of the story, the integrity of your vehicle can be preserved as long as you consider the annoyance it may inflict upon other people during the preservation process. There are 2 things you might want to consider. A person's value on sleep, space, time, convenience, things that annoy them. The second thing, their convenient access to knives, paint, eggs, soap, potatoes, keys. The consideration of these 2 things could greatly improve the chances of the survival of your car, truck, vehicle, paint job, tires, exhaust, body work. That's all I'm saying. On that note, I want to make sure you know I have never personally egged a car. Last night was the closest I ever came to. Anyway, we'll call that my hormonal vlog for the day. See you next time.
This has been a bwings production.
And you go, yes. I'm sorry. As much as I was pissed last night, this is kind of funny in retrospect.